You've seen the claims. This penny is worth $1 million. This quarter can make you rich overnight. But is it true? The truth is, most of it is completely fake. Exaggerated prices, misleading hype. That's what we're here to expose. Welcome to Rare Coin Collecting. We reveal the real value, real history, and true rarity of coins that actually matter. From wheat pennies to rare state quarters. We cover it all with facts, not fiction. We explore coins in detailed series, one country at a time. And right now, we're focused on rare US coins. Subscribe now and discover the truth behind the coins. It's one of the most beautiful quarters in the entire state series. A majestic mallard in flight, a brilliant diamond, lush trees and clear water. At first glance, it looks like a postcard, but online, it's being sold as a lottery ticket. This is the 2003 Arkansas State Quarter, and while it was designed to showcase the natural beauty of the natural state, it's now become the subject of one of the most aggressive pricing scams in the entire coin community. You've probably seen the posts. Find this coin and retire. This quarter is worth $7,000 with a hidden mint error. Only a few in circulation. Check your change. But let's hit pause for a second. Because those claims, they're not just wrong, they're intentionally deceptive. Here's what the hype doesn't tell you. Featuring a mallard duck over a lake, the state tree, pine, the flower, apple blossom, and yes, a shining diamond, in honor of the only U.S. state where diamonds have been discovered naturally. It's a stunning design. Symbolic, proud, but not rare. The U.S. Mint struck over 457 million Arkansas quarters, and most of them are still floating through circulation today. Unless your coin is a flawless MS68 Plus, or has a certified dramatic mint error, its value is no more than face value. Sure, there are proof coins from San Francisco. In pristine condition, they might sell for $30 to $70 to the right collector. And a verified error, like an off-center strike or strong die clash, could bring in a few $100s. But that's very rare. So why are so many people being misled? Because the imagery of this coin makes it an easy target. The diamond creates false ideas of hidden treasure. The wildlife scene feels exclusive, like a secret collector's only coin. And scammers know how to manipulate that feeling to sell lies. In fact, many of the videos hyping this coin's value are made by non-US creators, using stolen footage, fake auctions, and AI-generated voices to flood platforms like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Facebook with pure misinformation. They're not trying to teach you, they're trying to trap you. And that's why this channel exists. This is coin number 34 in our 50 coin breakdown. Every single episode, built with real numismatic facts, verified sales data, and US Mint sources. We don't sell hype, we stop it. We don't chase fake trends, we break them down. Because our mission isn't to make money off lies. It's to uncover the truth they've buried behind the walls for years. So if you've got the Arkansas quarter and you've heard it's a jackpot, hold on tight. Don't throw it away, but don't be fooled either. The full story, the real value, and the truth behind this coin's rise in fake videos, it's all inside this long-form breakdown. And up next, the final coin in this episode, a quarter people are faking, flipping, and artificially inflating in one of the most manipulated markets we've ever exposed. Stick around, only on Rare Coin Collecting. It starts with something simple, a classroom, a teacher, children learning under a towering oak. But what this coin represents, and what people are saying about it now, are two very different stories. This is the 2004 Iowa State Quarter, and while it honors one of America's oldest commitments, public education, it's also become one of the most twisted targets for viral coin misinformation online. Because somewhere along the way, a few content creators, some from outside the US, decided this coin was perfect. Perfect for spreading false values. Perfect for farming clicks. Perfect for lying to people just like you. They slap on headlines like, Rare Iowa Quarter sold for $8,000. Secret Schoolhouse Mint Error. Check your change now. This coin is retiring millionaires. But stop and ask yourself this. Have you ever seen any of them show the real sale? Have they ever pulled up a verified auction listing? Or explained what makes that price possible? Of course not, because most of it isn't real. Let's break it down. This coin was released in 2004 to celebrate Iowa's deep educational roots. Its design was based on Grant Wood's painting Arbor Day. Yes, the same Grant Wood who painted American Gothic, one of the most iconic works of American art. It's a meaningful design, no doubt, but that doesn't make it rare. In fact, the U.S. Mint struck over 465 million Iowa quarters. That's nearly 500 million coins. And unless yours is in flawless condition, MS68 or higher, and verified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, it's still worth exactly 25 cents. Yes, there are proof coins made at the San Francisco Mint. Some of those, in deep cameo finish and perfect condition, can fetch between $20 and $50. And if you've got a verified mint error, like a strong double die, a major mistrike or die clash, then you could be looking at $100, $300s, even $500 or more, depending on how dramatic it is. But these are the exceptions, not the rule. The truth is, most of the coins you find in your pocket, even if they look shiny and are still just quarters. So why all the lies? Because they know this coin feels emotional. It shows children, a teacher. It connects with values like learning, tradition, and small-town America. And people trust things that feel nostalgic. Scammers know this, and that's why they target designs like this. Coins that make you believe before you even ask a question. And the worst part? Many of these fake videos are being produced and boosted by accounts based outside the US, built specifically to flood your feed with fake screenshots, AI voices, and twisted pricing lies. And if we don't call it out, no one will. That's exactly why we're here. This is Coin Mer 33 and our full 50 coin breakdown. And we're doing what no one else is, showing you the real value, real demand, and real history behind every single US state quarter. No hype, no fluff, just the truth. So if you're holding on to this Iowa quarter thinking it's rare, don't throw it away, but don't fall for the lies either. You need the full picture, and it's waiting right here, in this video. Hit subscribe, watch the next one, because the next coin we're about to expose, it's not just misleading, it's being faked in mass quantities, and sold to new collectors every single day, only on Rare Coin Collecting. They say this one is different, special, unique, even powerful. And they're right, but not for the reasons they claim. This is the 2003 Alabama State Quarter, the first U.S. coin to ever feature a real woman. And not just any woman, but Helen Keller, a symbol of strength, courage, and American perseverance. But here's what's disturbing. This coin is being used to exploit us in fake videos, fake auctions, and fake social media posts. People are slapping on phrases like rare, worth 10,000, only a few exist. And it's working. People are falling for it every day. But the truth? It's not even close. Let's break it down. Released in 2003, the Alabama quarter honors Keller with her name in Braille, the first time ever on U.S. currency. It also shows a longleaf pine branch and a magnolia blossom, symbols of the state's natural pride. It's meaningful, inspiring, but rare? No. The U.S. Mint produced over 457 million Alabama quarters for circulation, and unless yours is an extremely high grade, MS68 or above, its value is still just 25 cents. So how can it be worth anything? Here's where things get real. A proof coin from San Francisco in perfect deep cameo condition? Maybe 2050? A coin with a major mint error, a clear double die or off-center, strike, graded and verified, could go for a few $100s. But anything else? Just another quarter. So why are people being fooled? Because some of these hype videos, they're not made in the US. They're coming from accounts in rival countries, pushing fake values to flood the market, confuse Americans, and make quick profits. And until now, no one's pushing back. That's why this video exists. This is coin number 31 in our journey through all 50 US state quarters. And every single one exposes the real facts, real history, and the truth no one else will say out loud. We're not here for views. We're not here to sell you dreams. We're here to clean up the mess. So if you're holding on to this coin thinking it's a jackpot, you owe it to yourself to get the truth. Stay tuned. The next 4 coins in this video, even more lies, even more hype, and even more people being fooled. Only on Rare Coin Collecting. It looks legendary. A tall masted ship, a rugged lighthouse, and the waves of Maine crashing behind it. And that's exactly why this coin became the perfect bait. This is the 2003 Maine State Quarter, and it's being used right now to fool millions of people online. TikTokers say it's worth $4,000. YouTubers claim it's rare, that only a few exist. They flash auction screenshots, twist facts, and say things like, "Find this quarter and you're rich." But here's the truth they won't show you. The schooner on this coin? That's the Victory Chimes, a real ship still sailing today. And that lighthouse? Pemaquid Point, one of the most photographed on the East Coast. It's an iconic design. It feels rare, but in reality, it's not. The U.S. Mint struck over 448 million Maine quarters in 2003. It was mass-produced and still floods coin jars and drawers across America. Unless your quarter is a certified MS68 Plus or has a major mint error, it's worth exactly what it says on the front, 25 cents. Yes, there are proof coins with deep cameo finishes. Yes, there are rare errors, off-center strikes, die clashes, or double dies. But even those must be verified and graded to have real value. Without that, it's just a coin. And the hype? A distraction. So why the fake values? Why all the clickbait? Because the design draws people in, and bad actors know it. We've traced many of these fake claims back to foreign-run channels, built to confuse and mislead US collectors. They flood your feed with fake screenshots and false hope, while real collectors fall further from the truth. That's why we made this video. This is coin number 32 in our mission to uncover the truth behind all 50 US state quarters. Every single episode is built on facts, mint records, auction data, and real history, not hype. And when this series is done, we're going deeper into silver errors, rare pennies, and modern coin myths. So if you're tired of being lied to about coin values, stick with us, subscribe, watch the full breakdown, and learn the difference between a nice design and a real collector's treasure. Next up, a quarter that's been faked more times than you'd believe, only on Rare Coin Collecting.